Hey guys, welcome back to Don't Forget the Art. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you had a wonderful Easter, and I hope those creative juices are flowing and you are ready to get your creative game on. So it is April already. I cannot believe it is April. Are you kidding me? I don't know what's happening. This year is flying by. But here we are. It is April and I have always heard when I was a kid, April showers brings May flowers. Now some of you know I am here in Central Florida and we have not had much rain at all lately. So we are certainly in some need of some April showers. My baseball players are loving it because games and practices have not been canceled, but my lawn and my flowers could really use some rain. So we are going to celebrate some April rain and have some fun with it because again, I know sometimes some rainy days aren't always what you want, but we all love the flowers and the green grass and all the wonderful that the rain brings. Droughts are not good either. So I have got some ideas for all of your levels of your creative littles, and hopefully we will have some awesome projects, awesome ideas come out of this. Um, so here we go. Here's some fun ones that I found on the internet. I'm going to start with the littles and I'm going to go to the more advanced. So stick with me if you're one of the more advanced, okay? So the first thing I have here are some cute little cupcake holders with some pipe cleaners. You could use coffee filters. I even saw one that used half of a uh, uh, plate. Plate. Um, cut paper plate, and you could use that. This looks like it's little pouncers. You could use construction paper cut into the raindrop size. Some of you guys probably have those cool crickets, and you could print out some raindrops from there or simply draw them. I love this. I think it is so cute. So if you have a little, this would be a fun little project for you to do. Um, Help them get in the spirit of spring and all of the showers and rain that comes along with it. This I thought was so cute. Look at their little galoshes. It looks like here just use some white and black construction paper, or maybe they're drawing the eyes on. You could certainly use googly eyes and then let the kiddos color the umbrellas. These are so cute. I love little ducks in the rain. Clouds, obviously, we're using cotton balls with some googly eyes. You can find the googly eyes any place, even Dollar Tree. So have at it. And these look like some little buttons in the shape of flowers. So cute. All you need is some glue, some construction paper, buttons, googly eyes, and cotton balls, and you have got yourself some cute, happy little clouds raining down those showers to uh, get those flowers growing. Okay, so those were for the little. Here's some for maybe a little bit more advanced. Okay, so with this one, I would recommend take some watercolor paper or some mixed media because this is watercolors. So just like I've said before, you want something thicker that's going to help to absorb that water. Before you start with the watercolors, this is one of those watercolor resists. We've done this earlier, okay? So you're going to take your white crayon before you start with the watercolors and paint on these streaks to make it look like it's the rain, okay? You're also going to draw out your person. So this looks like it is a color wheel. So you've got your Roy G. Biv starting with red, going all the way around to violet. Okay. Um, and then you could either color this. Looks like they colored it with crayon. They may have done that over the watercolor. I'm not sure. Coloring this with the black crayon will help to keep the sky color out of the umbrella color. All right, so you can do that too. Same thing with your person. You could also put it separate on top, however it is that you're feeling. And then with this, you can, blend in your blues and purples and beautiful colors all throughout and let those just kind of bloom together. Here's another one very similar, except with the person, they don't have the water, the color wheel, and it looks like they put it on with construction paper. So if you have a littler one, maybe you have some that are more intermediate and one is younger, you could do these both together. Let your younger do the resist with these, the colored, I'm sorry, the white crayon, put on your watercolors and then wait for it to completely dry, and then you can cut out and paste on your person on top of it. You could do that here too, and just use different colors for your umbrella. Whatever it is that you're feeling, those would be awesome. I have never done this, but I have seen it for years. So with this one, you're going to need a canvas, okay? You're going to need a canvas. These are some of the drip art. So this is, again, sticking with some of the more intermediates. Both of these I would recommend using canvas. This one you could use watercolor, but I would recommend acrylics. Mix the acrylics up with water, different color acrylics, and then you just let it drip down. You want to stop it before it gets to here. So once it gets to where you know your person is going to be, your silhouette of your person, you just wipe it down, okay, if that makes sense. And then once that part is dry, you can go in with, you can either cut this out of construction paper, it might be tough with it being smaller, or you can trace it on here and then go in with black paint so that you can get your cool silhouette on. Okay, if you need some help with that, let me know. I can always do that as a tutorial. It's a super fun project. This one I've never done, but again, you're going to need a canvas, even though this isn't paint. You're going to get your box of crayons and put them in Roy G. Biv. Okay, probably start with pink and go through, your reds, orange, yellow, green, indigo, blue, indigo, violet. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect. Best you can do. Okay, you're going to put them on with a hot glue gun. That's usually the way that I've seen for that to do. Okay, again, get your canvas, hot glue gun down your crayons. Then you're going to use a hair dryer. Okay, I would use a low intensity, low blow, but you're going to um, want to put it on high heat, I believe, because you want these crayons to melt, and then you're going to angle it up so that these start to drip down. But the same thing, you're going to want to keep it so it doesn't drip over your person, wherever you're planning on putting him or her, and then you're going to just kind of stop it from going. Now, this is going to be a little bit different than the paint. This will be crayon. So it's wax. So you may have to put something here to stop it from going any farther, and then pull it up. And then again, either paint on your silhouette after this is completely dry, or you can put it on with construction paper. Either way, super fun project to do. This one would be maybe a little bit more advanced, only because there's a lot more detail with your person, even though it's from the backside. You can see the lights, the highlights and shadows with the dress. Same thing with the leg. Gives a lot of dimension. You can see this woman is walking away from us in that her leg, this one is highlighted, whereas this one has the shadow. All right, so this would definitely be a little bit more advanced. You could still, trace this out. Do your drip art first. So do, on this would be acrylics. Do it on a canvas. Do your drip art ahead of time. Wait for that to dry. Once that dries, you can put in your lady on top of it, and then just use, it looks like grays or whites here for your highlights, and then the darker grays or black for your shadows. And all you would really need, you don't even have to get gray. You can just do black and white and mix them together to get the different levels of intensity of grays that you want to get those, highlights, lowlights, and the shadows in between. Super fun idea for you. This one is cute too. Okay, doesn't have as much detail as far as the lights and shadows, but you could certainly do that here. This would be perfect again for intermediate. So if you've got your, middle ages, older elementary, or even into middle school, even into high school, if you have somebody who isn't, really super confident or comfortable, but they're not at the beginning stages yet, here's a great place to start. Okay, because some of these are really awesome in helping to build confidence, even though it's not a really difficult painting. When you have success with a nice, easy painting like this, it's going to help build the confidence in your artist or in yourself so that you can move on. Okay. The biggest thing here in this one to get that idea that it's raining would be to get those streaks, okay? And that can just be simply from mixing different colors with white. And I can show you how to do that if you're interested, if you need some help in helping to get this idea that it's raining through the texture, the streaking of the paint in the background, okay? And again, the fact that you can see here there is the rain that's falling and there's the clear horizontal line and the colors start going in the opposite direction, helping to ground this girl, helping to give her appearance that she is, this is the ground, this is the sky behind her, if that makes sense. Okay. Super fun, pretty easy. Again, if you need help with something like this, let me know. I can certainly do that. This would be getting into maybe a little bit more advanced or a little bit, more advanced intermediate. Again, there's a lot more going on here as far as the feel. You're definitely feeling that streaking of the colors going down. You can see it's got a lot of contrast between this blue here and uh, the contrasting color of the yellows and oranges and reds here. That's also the reflection of the girl here. Okay, so there's a lot more going on here as far as the colors, the contrast, the feel. So this might be a little bit more advanced, but it would still be probably in the easy intermediate program or block. This appears to be a girl who's painted on over a pour painting. Now, if you have not done a pour painting, they are a lot of fun. I am hoping to get to that, one of my plans to do over the summer. Lots of fun. Pretty messy, but lots of fun. So if you have some experience with pour paintings, this would be a cool one to try. Again, you get that streaking, you get that movement by using the pour painting in it, and then you can wait for it to dry. This one's going to take a while. The pour paintings take sometimes 24, 48 hours to completely dry. Then over that, you can paint your girl on top of that, all right? Super fun. Hang with me over the summer and we will do some pour paintings. Lots of fun. Now this would be a little bit more advanced. So if you have an artist who really wants to get into it, the coolest thing I think about a piece like this is that it has so much going on. You have that feeling, that movement, that energy of the storm that's going on. But you have these beautiful shadows. Let me see if I can get a pencil so I can kind of point to it. You've got the highlights up here, so you can definitely feel the direction or see the direction where the light is coming from. You've got this nice shadow going on right underneath it, so you can see this depth of these umbrellas that are going on. All right. And you've got, the highlights here and then the mid values here of where it's not in the shadow, but the sun isn't hitting it as intensely. All right. Giving it just a lot of movement, a lot of feeling. I love this painting. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, I've done a lot of paintings over here or something like that. Maybe you don't have a painter. Maybe you have someone who prefers, pencils or inks or something like that. That doesn't mean you can't do this project. You absolutely can, okay? Get creative, have some fun, and look at how creative this artist got here. Look at this. So this could be in pencil or in ink, drawing this little girl out. And then I love this. Look at this. The shaving from the pencil became the umbrella. How cute and creative is that? You guys, I mean, the sky's the limit. It really is. Now, I, again, love these rainy days. Once we get a couple of them in a row, I start to kind of lose it. But I love rainy days. They're super fun. This one I just finished up myself a couple weeks ago. This gray umbrella with this rainy day. I love the feel of this one. This one was done after I completed this one. I think you guys may have seen this one. I posted it with the ones that I posted, but that I put in the art fair. Let me turn off the light here so that it doesn't have that reflection. Um, this one, I'm going to do a replica of it in another video coming up this week. So if you want to do a step-by-step, this is watercolor painting with me. I am going to be posting that step-by-step. So hang with me and I will post that. But you don't have to do this. I'm sure you guys can come up with some amazing projects for yourself, for your kids to do celebrating April showers, which hopefully we will be getting soon here in Central Florida. Wherever you are, hopefully you don't get too much of it, just the right amount. Whatever it is that you choose to do, I hope you have fun doing it. I hope you post your results and your projects on our page. I cannot wait to see them. In the meantime, you guys take care of yourselves. Have fun doing some creative things and happy arting, everyone.